OKOP.
This is OKOP. I'm Samuel Donner.
And I'm John Frye.
We read the funniest stories on the interwebs. And John, I have a story that is about mothers.
Ooh,
and
beautiful.
Daughters and husbands.
It's going to end so well, right? Like, so happy.
Never ends well.
Happy family.
Nope. Am I the a-hole for telling my mom she had absolutely no self-respect to marry my dad? She just insulted everyone.
Bro, she just opened fire.
Open fire. Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Da-da-da.
Some context. My 16 female high school has an annual fall dance. Not last year for obvious reasons, but it's back this year.
Hey, dancing with the girls, getting the demo.
Ooh, ooh. But it has some COVID restrictions, of course, and it's been unseasonably warm this season, thanks to global warming. So a lot of the dance will be taking place outside. Anyway, the boys are supposed to ask the girls, and yesterday at lunch, a boy asked me, and I agreed to go with him. My dad has always been a traditional kind of guy when it comes to me and my younger sister, 14 female. So last night at dinner, I mentioned that I had a date for the dance, and he made some kind of crack about answering the door with his shotgun.
Oh.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure he would do it. I told him that if he was going to do anything like that, I'd just meet up with our friend group at school.
Bro, he's pulling up with the strap. He's not playing around.
Yeah, I know, dude. This guy's serious. He then got very serious and told me in an angry tone that he didn't want me sneaking around with some guy without his knowledge.
Uh-oh.
He asked me what I even knew about this guy. He then said he didn't want me to turn into one of those slutty girls who give it all away to the first guy they meet and who no self-respecting man would ever want to marry.
Oh, this is awful.
Yeah, this is
awful.
This is not quite the pre-dance pep talk that you would want to give.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill. That's when I flipped the switch. I like to think I'm a pretty good kid. I get good grades. I play volleyball. I help my sister with her homework and drive her to her soccer practice. I've never had a boyfriend. All good things, I guess, that make you a good kid.
Sound pretty good.
If you don't play volleyball,
you suck.
You suck.
You're a monster.
Monster. So being talked to like I was some love-struck idiot who was going to wind up pregnant because I'm choosing to go to a dance with a friend, that really annoyed me. Also, I know a bit about my dad's history. He was in a frat in college, and he's told stories to my cousin, 18 male, who recently started college at a big state school where frat culture is a big thing. So basically, Dad's got a wild past.
Daddy projecting.
Frat culture at UCLA was decent in terms of how many people participated. USC was even more, but at the big state schools, it's everything, and they go like absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
Like
Crazy.
one of my friends, when he was in his frat, I think I might have told you this story, but they started Fire Club in the basement of his frat at USC. If you pepper sprayed yourself and didn't use any milk to like pour on your eyes, then you became part of Fire Club.
Bro, it's just so dumb.
The whole frat scene is dumb.
I could see like, hey, you know, a brotherhood and like da-da-da. Like, but then it's like, yo, we gotta like squirt yogurt into your butthole while you recite all the presidents. Like, what? Bro.
So I told him that, A, this guy is my friend and he seems nice, but if he turns out to be a dick, I'll figure it out. B, I only agreed to go to a dance. The last time I checked, going to a dance was not a binding hookup contract. And here's where I may have crossed the line. I told him I knew he was in a frat in college, and I know what goes on in those places. I also know the stories he's told my cousin. So in the heat of the moment, I said something along the lines of, by your own logic, the only sloot in the family is you. Then I looked at my mom and said, you must have had no self-respect to have married him.
Oh, whoa.
Damn.
Okay. I love returning the energy to the dad. The mom?
Yeah, the mom's just like sipping her tea in the corner.
Bystander, yo. You didn't have to blow her up.
Bro, it was by the looks on their faces, I could tell what I said was hurtful. And then, of course, I got yelled at and probably won't be able to go to the dance at all. Oh,
Yeah.
no. But I feel like it's unfair for him to give me a lecture about being slutty and self-worth and all that when he's recently been bragging to my male cousin about doing much worse things when he was just a few years older than me. But maybe I crossed a line to prove a point. Am I the a-hole?
I love that she returned it, kicked it back to her dad. That's
Yeah.
amazing and hilarious.
Yeah. But also, it's like the dad has this double standard, bro.
Yeah, the dad.
Like he's bragging about like back in my frat days.
Listen. There's a saying: you keep that same energy. You know what I mean? So it's like, listen, if you're hitting me with this, well, guess what, motherfucker? I'm turning it right back on you.
Right back around,
That's so
baby.
funny. The mom, though, the mom, that was a little uncalled for.
Yeah, so I think OP's the a-hole for calling out the mom.
Yeah.
But not for the dad.
The dad's a bigger a-hole for sure.
Yeah, the dad's the bigger a-hole.
Yeah.
There is an update. It says, oh God, OF, oh God, OF. I did it. I came out, and I did it out of spite. I picked the whole damn bouquet of whoopsie daisies. To be clear, I know I said in the comments that I wasn't sure if I was into guys, but that's kind of because I figured I should experiment with men out of obligation before deciding about my sexuality. But the more my dad talked about the whole pregnancy thing last night, and the more I thought about it, I realized it's just so far out of my realm of interests. And I've had crushes on girls, although it's hard for me to admit to myself, and it's not super duper okay with my family. So I took the comment saying I need to apologize to my mom to heart, and I realized, y'all were right. She didn't deserve that. I made her an omelet and a coffee and brought it to her in bed and sat down with her on the bed so we could talk about what happened. My dad was out of the house. I just explained to her that what I said last night was out of anger and that I was hurt and all those horrible accusations were being thrown around by me just because I was hurt. I apologized to her and told her how out of line it was for me to attack her when it wasn't her I was angry at, and that I feel like my dad doesn't really see me as a valuable person because he believes that I'm not smart enough to take my own decisions seriously, and that if I did make a mistake, I wouldn't be worth anything to him or anyone. I cried because it was hurtful. She understood and was starting to talk, but then my dad walked in.
Oh.
Keep in mind, I was still angry at him, and he walked into the whole scene and said something nasty. He saw I was crying and said, "Oh, hormones. Looks like someone's pregnant already."
Bro. What?
Read a room, bro.
Dude, are you kidding me? Yo, that's
the look on
way
his
out of
face
line.
said it was a joke, but I hated it. Which, damn straight,
Yeah.
it sucks. My mind went into mean girl overdrive. Granted, what I did was not smart, but I was done. So I said, good news. I don't think you have to worry about me hooking up with men and getting pregnant because that's something you'll never have to worry about. He looked at me. I looked at him. He looked at me. I looked at him. It clicked. Now he's out for a drive and the whole house has been quiet. I'm kind of hiding in my room. Oops.
What a plot twist. I was
Plot twist?
not at all expecting that. And also, like, serious shout out to OP here. Like I would not be that emotionally mature at 16.
Yeah.
So like go to the mom and express her feelings the way she did. Like, hey, I was out of line, and dad,
and admit your faults.
but also saying like, the way that dad treats me makes me question my self-worth and all these things. Like she's really emotionally in tune with herself. I just love her clapbacks. Should I be honest?
Dude.
Like, yo, this
Bro,
shit's
she got
hilarious.
some clapbacks for days.
Oh man.
Freaking amazing.